Hey, what's up guys? First of all, I would like to make an update. As some of you might realize now, I'm making vlogging in English more than ever. I'm a French Canadian person, first of all, so French is my first native language. So this is why I started first in French, my vlogging when I start. I realized some stuff, by the way, up until vlog 29. First of all is that everything in Vietnam is Vietnamese language or either English language, except for a few foreigners who come from France and speak French. I don't see the utility of speaking French most of the time when I'm in those kind of country in Southeast Asia, more specifically in Vietnam. I plan to meet more local people, just like my girlfriend Me that I met a few weeks ago now. She doesn't speak at all French, so when I'm with her I have to speak English or practicing my Vietnamese with her. This is the first reason why I switched to English right now, and I feel comfortable enough to speak English even if English is not my native language. Second reason why I changed to English is because YouTube is mostly English. There are some French YouTuber, I get it, but I'm not a French from Europe. I'm French from Quebec, and our type of French is not always being understood 100% of the time. I received some comment from French people saying to me that my accent was a bit difficult to hear for French people from Europe. So the type of French I was speaking restrained my viewers in a way. We are about 8 million people in Quebec. It's not the 8 million of people who speak French in Quebec, because there's a lot of immigrants people who only speak English and their native language from where they are. So my evaluation, I'm just saying this out of my ass, but my evaluation is probably 4 million people over Quebec only speak French. And another thing is that people from Quebec is kinda old. Population of Quebec is now getting really older, so there's more older people against young people, and those old people doesn't really know how YouTube is really functioning. What I mean by that is sometimes they will watch my video over YouTube, but they don't subscribe, they don't like my video. So at the end of the day, I'm just getting more views or just a little bit more views, but I'm not getting subscriber and likes, and they're gonna like my video over my Facebook account, which doesn't make any difference for me. So yeah guys, if you like what I do, I will really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel and like my channel, because it will help the algorithm of my channel. And my end goal is to live off my YouTube channel, so I'm working hard since 2 months now to grow my YouTube channel. I'm even changing my language of my video just for that reason, because I know I will be able to reach way more people over North America, even Europe, Southeast Asia, the people from Asia who want to learn English or want to watch content from their country from someone who speaks English. I think I could become that guy in the future. So right now I've been transitioning from French to English, and I know that some people will be upset about that, so that's why I'm making an update right now about this. Sorry for people who are upset about me changing my language suddenly like that, but it is what it is guys. If I'm staying in French as a French Quebecois native speaker, I will restrain myself for every video, and I need to expand right now, so I don't need to limit myself, I need to expand, so that's why I'm doing this. So this video, the title of this video is my new apartment. As you click on it and as you saw some footage of my new apartment, I just wanted to let you know that I've been moving now in an apartment in Danang city from Vietnam. The reason why I did that is that it's way less expensive for me to have a place where I'm always grounded in my apartment than moving all around from hotel to hotel all the time, training my luggage with me all the time. So now I have a base camp where I can leave all my stuff, not worry about everything that I have to carry from hotel to hotel all the time. Sometimes I'm checking in hotel and on the picture it's looking great. You get inside and it's not exactly what the picture was showing. So it's always a little bit tricky to book hotel. I took time to choose my place. I will tell you all the details. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm paying right now 6 million per month to stay over here, which to me it's a super deal. It's not the biggest apartment, but big apartment is not like North America. So it's really hard to find big apartment with a cheap price like I'm paying right now. So for me alone, it's the ideal place. 6 million to me, it's perfect. It's not a huge price. I can afford that for a few months without working, without having any salary coming in my bank account. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Other than that, it's a pretty brand new building over here. The only downside about that is that there's a lot of construction around my area. My area, I really like it. It's a place that I know for a short while of time now because I've been booking hotel around this place. I love the park in face of my apartment. But the only downside, like I've said, is the construction happening around my apartment because they might work 6 days a week from Monday to Saturday, and they might start around 7 in the morning up until 3-4 p.m. So I can hear drill, jackhammer, a lot of noise, but it's okay. I get it. It's how Vietnam is right now in most of major cities like Danang, Saigon. All the major cities have construction in it, so I cannot really escape it unless I'm going far in the wood or far in the suburb area where most of the locals are living. But if I want comfort, luxury a little bit, it's the price to pay to hear those construction. Good thing is that I'm not really hearing about honking in the night. I'm not in the center of Danang. I'm not in the city center. There is not a lot of traffic where I live, which is perfect for me. I love my bathroom, big shower. So for me, it's a good thing. My landlord, my owner, is a really good guy. He doesn't speak English at all. I have to use Google Translate with him all the time when I want to speak with him. But as soon as I ask him something, he's really reliable. He's gonna come the same day or the next day to provide for what I've been asking. And he told me that he's always gonna be trying to do his best to make me please. And I'm not a difficult person in general, so my asking is not a huge deal. The only thing I have been asking him most of the time was about internet because the connection was going really slow. The router needed some fix at the beginning when I arrived, and he fixed it on the same day I asked him. He apologized about it, which is not a huge deal for me. I can wait about it. But I feel like my owner is really there for me, and I really appreciate that. Other than that, if you're looking for apartment, my advice will be two things. In my case, it was the most easiest thing I could do because I had my girlfriend, which is a Vietnamese local. She could help me to find a place. We went one night with a guy that we wrote over a website. He's like an agent who's gonna help the owner to find some client for their place. It didn't really went well. I felt like the guy who was showing us some place was a bit shady. To put you in context, it was a young guy around like 22, 25 years old. To me, he was looking shady right from the start where we met him. He was always smiling in a weird way, like not in a polite way, in a weird way where I felt like he was fake from the start. Like I can imitate him if you want. He was like looking in the sky, not even in your eyes. He was like all the time, and to me that's a weird behavior. Like I'm a serious person in life. I might look like I like to joke from time to time, but when I'm negotiating or when I'm trying to find a place to live, renting, those kind of stuff, I feel like there's a decorum to have. You have to be kind of serious about it because you're representing the owner and you're trying to sell it to the client that is writing to you. So I didn't felt him really serious. He bring us just before, when I was looking at the picture of the place he was renting. It was all new, all brand new, tile floor, big showers, super clean, new furnitures. Everything was looking so neat, and everything was about in the range price of 7 million per month. So this is why I wrote to him first. Well, my girlfriend wrote to him, and on the same night we had some visit to make with him. The first apartment we went to, it was super dirty. The owner told in Vietnamese to my girlfriend and the guy that she wasn't aware that a foreigner, which is me, would apply for the apartment, which is not legal in her place. I did not really understand, but apparently that she can have some problem with the authorities if a foreigner is applying to his place, to her place, I mean. So it went really bad, but as like we went inside the unit anyway, and it was super dirty. Like the wall were all stained, mushroom on the wall. Nothing was clean. The floor was subpar, bad quality, and she was charging something like 6.5 million, something like that. Oh, and we were in the center of city center, big karaoke party in front, super noisy. So everything was just bad in my mind. So I just stepped inside, and it didn't even took me 30 seconds to change my mind and say, my girlfriend, we are going away. This is not a good place. I don't want to rant about, like, I don't even want to talk about this place. So let's go somewhere else. So then the guy who was making the visit, the guy who we wrote for the visit, was like, sorry, I didn't know it will be like that. And I was speaking with my girlfriend, and I was like, where are the places that I saw over internet, which was real looking good place? I'm gonna put some pictures over this video to show you the kind of place he was showing over internet. And I don't have any footage about the place we visit, because I try to respect as the most I can and not film the people over my video and not make them feel insecure when we never met before. So for me it would have been a little bit impolite to come with my camera and just show the place that I'm visiting for the first time. So we went away. On the second place we went, we had to wait something like 30 minutes about the owner to arrive. So we had to stay outside. It was kind of cold that night, so we had to wait. My girlfriend was getting impatient. She starts speaking with the guy who make us the visit in Vietnamese, and she told him that it was not really polite what he did there, because he did not really arrange the visit in a good way. So he was making us wasting our time, and it was not even the same place as the picture that he make us visit. So his excuse was, this place has already been rented. But I was like, yeah, but what about all the other places? Because I got 4 links, not just one. I got like four links from your website where it's all looking brand new, all neat, all well furnished. So where are all those places? And we were like, I'm sorry, tomorrow I'm gonna make you visit those type of place. I was like, yeah, so this place that we're gonna visit right now is not gonna be good. I saw some foreigners quitting the building that we were supposed to visit. So I went immediately to them and I asked, be honest with me, what do you think about this place? Are you renting one of the apartment over here, and what do you think about this place? And the girl immediately looked down a little bit and she was like, yeah, we don't really like it over here. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be another super shady place and not good. So basically when the owner arrived 30 minutes later, he looked at me like a little bit like disgusted. It was my feeling, maybe I'm wrong, but the way he looked at me, it was not really good in my mind. He looked at me like, ah, foreigner. So right from the start, my view of the place was already bad. We went inside the first unit that he showed us. There again, all dirty, not being clean. I felt that there was already people living in that unit and they were about to leave. But the owner just knocked at the door, opened the door, and I felt like, okay, what if I'm living there and I have to leave in a few weeks and he's making a visit to my apartment? He's gonna knock all the time, no warning, because I don't feel like the owner had warned anyone. Since he arrived so late, he wasn't even being aware that we would visit a place that day. So how can he warn the people living there at the same time if he wasn't even warned from the guy that make us all the visit of all the apartment? So to me it was nonsense that I could rent over here because the owner could knock at my door just anytime that he want, open the door, and I don't like that. Like, I need some privacy. I'm paying for services, so I need those kind of privacy. So I wasn't really thrilled about the visit. We went inside and like I say, it was just dirty again, not good. And we left real quick, and the owner told my girlfriend, oh, I got another unit to make you visit, which is way better. Okay, fine, let's go see it. I'm curious. The second unit was empty, so nobody was living there. And in fact, it was way better than the first unit that he made us look, because he saw that we were really disappointed, and maybe he was trying to make himself, like, I don't know, maybe apologize, so, oh, I got something better to show you. But it was still not really good. It was humid inside. I could smell the humidity. It was not super clean either. It was big, it was really large, but mattress was not comfortable. Just a lot of things that I didn't like, and the owner was not inspiring me at all. So my girlfriend and I, we spoke about it, and we were like, nah, let's not rent anything from the guy who's making us visit all those apartments, because he will make a commission on our back, and he's not super professional since the beginning. So let's forget him, and we're gonna look on our side, our own side. So next morning, my girlfriend was on Facebook. There's some Facebook pages that you can go to find apartment in any countries that you are. So if you need to find apartment in Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, whatever the country you're in Southeast Asia, you can always use Facebook. There are some groups about that, and she sent me some links and pictures. One of them was really pleasing me. It was 6 million a month, which is the one I'm right now. Although she was working that morning, so I told her, do you trust me to go visit myself, since anyway it's gonna be my unit? And she was like, yeah, sure. She wrote to one girl that was making all the visit, which is not the owner, it's like the assistant of the owner. So she wrote to her. She was waiting for me at 11 a.m. I was there by 11 and she was already there. So really professional right from the start. She was not laughing in my face. She was not looking at me like a degrading way. She was super professional. She made me visit 2 units in the building, one which was on the 2nd floor and the other one was on the 4th floor, which is the last floor of the apartment, of the building I mean. Right now I'm on the 4th floor, so I chose that one. Really clean, like not perfectly clean, but in my mind it was really easy to make it up clean as the way I want if I just put some effort and just wash a little bit from left to right, which I did. Now the apartment is really looking good to me. There's still some work that there's still some stuff that I would like to buy in the future, like plants, one shelf, but other than that it's pretty much complete. I don't need much more to live comfortably in my unit. Now I can cook in my place, which I'm making my own breakfast 6 days a week now, so I don't have to spend much in a restaurant anymore. now I'm making more groceries, like in the vlog you saw last week. So yeah, I'm starting to get my own life right now, more placed. I got a place to work on my computer all the time now. I don't have to go to coffee shop all the time and consume coffee all the time. I can stay over here, focus over here. I still like to go to some coffee shop from time to time, just like this one. It's really cozy, nice internet, prices are fair enough for me, so it's still nice from time to time to work outside the home and not feel trapped all the time, because like I've said, it's a small place, it's not a big place. For now it's just perfect. I ran it for a 3-month contract because most of the contract is yearly or 3-month. There's some month-to-month contract, but this one didn't agree for month-to-month. It was either yearly or 3-month. I took a 3-month contract, which is 6 million by month, so 18 million total for the 3 month, which is really cheap, because if I went to hotel for 1 month, it will probably be the same price. Like, for sure I can have really cheap hotel, but for the quality I have over here, if I want hotel at this kind of quality, I couldn't pay that. Even in a month, it will cost me much more than my 3-month over here. So for me, it's a really good bargain, really good deal. The other way, if you want to find apartment and you don't have any local to help you, is to walk in area that you like. Whatever the city you are, Saigon, Danang, Hue, Hoi An, Sapa, Hanoi, whatever the city you are, you can walk in the area, district that you like, which make you feel more comfortable. And then you can look at apartment, hotel, which are almost all the time together affiliated. So it either can be hotel or either can be apartment, but they are serving both at the same time. If you see those signs, apartment, hotel, you can make sure to go inside and ask about the price, or sometime you will see on the sign WhatsApp number. If you don't have the application WhatsApp, I would suggest you to download this application, because a lot of Vietnamese people use that application. My owner is always contacting me from WhatsApp. So yeah, you can write to the people over WhatsApp and ask them your question directly. I would suggest you to use Google Translate also, because they don't always speak English. So you can translate either from English to Vietnamese, or French to Vietnamese, or whatever the language is speaking to Vietnamese, and then send the text with a clipboard, so you can copy paste your text to WhatsApp. Or like my owner do, he's always print screen his cell phone from Vietnamese to English, and he sent me a picture. So this is the way you can do, guys, and I feel like it's really easy to rent an apartment over this country. It took me 1 day. So after the visit, I told the girl that made me the visit that I want this unit, and she asked me when I could be ready to move on, and I told her as soon as it's ready, I'm ready. So she told me, okay, so tonight in the afternoon, the cleaning lady will make some cleaning over here, and tonight the unit will be available for you. So I went over here by night on the same day that I was visiting. I signed my paper, my renting paper for 3 months, and that's it. I had the key. So on the same day I visit, I had already my place to live. To me, it's a really good thing, because in Montreal it's way much more harder. You have to make appointment for a visit, but sometimes you're like 15-20 to visit the same unit in the same day, so you're never assured to have a place. They have to make some background check, they have to look at your credit score, they have to look at a lot of things about yourself before they approve you, and you might compete against 20, 40, 50% just for the same unit. Over here they don't really look, anyway, I don't see them looking for my credit score, even if it's really good. They don't look how much I have in my bank account. They don't look at nothing. All they wanted was my visa, my passport, and that's it. So after that, I signed some documents and I had my keys. So guys, I hope that this vlog could help you for finding your place if you are looking for apartment. So guys, have a nice day. It's all for myself. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my type of content. There will be a lot of type of content. If you have any idea, you can leave them into the comment section and it will please me to respond, answer to you and look for the ideas that you're suggesting. Have a nice day. Take care guys.